For her pose, I'm gonna try and make it look like she's leaning on a railing or just leaning on something. So that's what I'm aiming for. And again, okay, I'm just gonna try and flesh out her jacket a little. I am not sure what kind of shirt she's wearing yet, but I'll just draw the general shape of her torso for now. So when she's leaning, it's always good to try and draw like a rough shape that you think your character, like your that shows your character's posture. So what now? So now what I'm trying to do is to follow the shape. So like here and over here. So when she's leaning, this is the kind of shape that I want her body to be in. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw her arms first, and she's leaning on a railing. So when you are leaning on a railing, for example, if the railing is like this, you want to draw the arms here and going to the back of the railing. So the fingers will probably be somewhere here. So this is what I'll try to do. That's a really long time. And here to here. Here to here. And okay. And now I'm gonna just show her waist and the legs. So as you can see, I'm drawing her in a more realistic proportion than I drew my other character design that was based on the shapes exercise. This is because, like, as I mentioned earlier, I think more realistic proportions um, show that the character is more realistic. And from this song, quite it's quite a realistic song, I think. And um, I think it's something that uh, many people struggle with, or many people just feel like they can resonate with this song. So I'm trying to make it look like she could be anyone. Basically, I want her to make her look relatable. So just so that. Alright. So now I'm going to fill in um, the rest of her clothes. I haven't really decided what she's going to wear. I kind of have a rough idea of how I want it to look. Okay. So you know those tops that go like this? That is what I want to try to draw on her. So it'll be something like that. And it's gonna be a little cropped. So I'll erase this portion. And it's a thing that looks more realistic here. Alright. it's a crop top, so I'm thinking about what kind of imagine her wearing a high-waisted skirt. Either that or ripped jeans, but I'm just gonna try out the skirt first and see how it looks. Maybe not a flare skirt, but like a wrap skirt, like a pencil skirt. And I think that her outfit needs a little more embellishment. Right now it's a bit too plain for the character that I want to portray. I'm gonna give her a choker. I'm gonna give her that kind of metallic zippers, those big metallic zippers. And like I said, all these kind of gadgets and stuff. Just embellish. And give her a cigarette. I know cigarette smoke isn't that big, but something like that. Okay. I'm gonna follow through with the line, the radiant. Actually, I think her legs are a bit too skinny, so I'm gonna try and give her a bit more. Depth. Something like that. I don't know if I want to give her stockings. Maybe I'll. This is just an experiment. Maybe I can try to give her fishnet stockings. I think that kind of works for her look. So just very roughly, I'm just gonna draft it out now. Something like that. And okay, now will be kind of like a color mapping thing. So I'm gonna map out what colors like I think everything should be, and I kind of imagine her hair to be this kind of light lavender. So just gonna try and color that in quickly and kind of imagine her jacket to be this near black color. I'm just gonna see if everything works. Actually the same for her skirt. For her skin, I imagine it to be a kind of like a fair color. Something like that. So it'll be kind of like a dull kind of turquoise. This one, because of the fishnet, it's going to look a bit darker. And I know, okay, now that I have the color map, like roughly, I can see where there are things where I should be adding to her character or taking away from her character. So for now, I still feel like the colors can be pushed a little bit so that it doesn't look so uniform and so dull. So I'm going to add a little bit more to the sketch, and what I think I can add is to give her some fancy pair of earrings. So I think big earrings will work for her, like that, like big hoop earrings. And what I can add to that is to give her a splash of yellow, a splash of gold rather, to her design. So something like that can just serve to like spice up the overall design, and I can add a bit of gold to her brooches as well. So things like this really help to spice up her design, and I'm gonna add a bit of silver to the zips, to the other brooches. And I think this really helps. Okay, and to her choker as well. So other than that, I'm gonna give her some eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow that I, okay, I'm not actually very good with makeup in real life. So anyway, I'm gonna try different colors here. I think a color that goes with her hair would be nice. I know that there's a lot of pink eyeshadow fashion going on, so maybe a little bit of purple and pink to her eyeshadow. So something like that. And I was thinking like maybe a maroon to her lips, or like a dark kind of plum color. Not sure if it will work. I think I'll finalize this later. Okay, so now we have a sketch of a character design, and what I'm gonna do is just going to outline that sketch, and we'll turn the opacity down, and okay, let's go with standard black, and I'll zoom in. I'm going with a size 4 brush. I don't really like to work with overly huge brushes. And again, take into account like what kind of style you want, and whether some of your um, shading is gonna be in the line art or not. Also, my neighbor's doing a bit of construction, so if it gets really loud, I'm just gonna pause it for a while and um, just turn it back on again. Don't forget to add in the details which you may have left it out in the sketch. So for example, like this hook part. I think it's kind of hard. Okay, so sometimes what I like to do for the eyes is just kind of like a personal coloring technique for me. Um, I don't outline the pupils and I just color them in later and it just gives it a different look, a different style. It's kind of like you'll see later what I mean.